So here we are, a new chapter begins, new heroes will arise, new legends will be written. It is time to turn the page. Just listen to that noise, this place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. So it's away we go then.
Well, Peter, we're about to watch a terrific defender in Carlos Puyol. He'll lead by example and continually organise. His appetite and attitude to the game is absolutely fabulous. There's an awful lot to enjoy about his play.
And he exudes charisma.
He does, and I just love his leadership.
Now it's Selmakers. De Bruyne. And here's Kane. Well, that is one way to stop him. Looking to play him in. That's been cut out, well played. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? De Bruyne. Some really good ball movement. Robertson does really well to win the ball there. And here's Kane. He has a look up. Neymar. Now it's Kane. Kane! Oh, that was no routine save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And the referee has brought play back and shown him a yellow card. Borussia Dortmund with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Inzaghi! Harmlessly behind.
Filippo Inzaghi really couldn't have done much better with that. He was under so much pressure.
I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Davids. That's a sharp pass. Nicely aimed pass. Now it's Selmakers. And this is Neymar. Salamakers has it out wide and in space. Hakimi plays big header! That needed to be better, and he knows it.
Well, you see what a difference it makes to have so many runners into the box. Makes life so much harder for that defence.
And it's De Bruyne. Plays a sharp little ball here. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Rafael Leao. Well, the counter-attack will come to nothing because that is an errant touch.
Pity that, because it had a decent chance of progressing.
Selmakers. Selmakers is wide and looking to get onto this. Now it's Shevchenko. It's a searching pass. Pass somewhat off target. And that's put paid to a promising move. No change to the score. 0-0 it remains. Mbappe gets flagged offside. Pass just lacking in accuracy. Hakimi. And it's Selmakers.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope. Borussia Dortmund clearly are trying to establish themselves as a team that likes to retain the ball, Peter.
And it's a good watch, Jim, isn't it?
Well, it is, and it's always a pleasure for me to see a team move the ball in silky fashion like this. But you know what's coming next, Peter. It has to be with a mean cutting edge.
Beckenbauer. Oh no, what has happened here? And he's managed... It's Inzaghi! Oh, he's been caught napping. Oh, he's brought him down, and it is a penalty. And that really is the last thing they wanted to do. Oh, no messing about, it is red. Well, the players are making their point, but the ref clearly isn't interested. He's waved them all away. Serbia are down to 10 men.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
To open the scoring. And he's buried it, 1-0. A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
Well, he dipped into a world of focus then and dismissed any distraction.
Borussia Dortmund have broken through. It's 1-0.
Well, that gives them the privilege to control the tempo of the game. It's up to them to manage it from here now.
Some resolute defending there. De Bruyne. Great ball, and he's in here. You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. And here's De Bruyne. Saka. Now that looks a decent ball. And the through ball. Well timed, excellent interception. Oh, they can break here. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
That is good alertness. Now it's Kane. Now it's Shevchenko.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
He's in plenty of space here. Salamakers chasing after it. And the whistle goes for half-time. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff.
And we come to you now with a quick request for support for our World Charity Fund.
So off we go once more.
Well, I think in these circumstances it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get...
And a shot! Now, who's going to be first to this? Rafael Leao. Oh, this is a great position. That is great defending, so alert. De Bruyne. Oh, he's found support out wide. And it's De Bruyne. And that has been slung wide. That's a good run down the left. And he stands tall, impenetrable. Played out to the right. Kane. Now, can they get him away? Inzaghi picks it up out wide. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
Alexander-Arnold. That looks a good ball through. Oh, smashing header! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
That's great reading of the game, and it led to a decent chance. Cracking aggression. Borussia Dortmund couldn't really be more watertight in midfield. Not a trickle is getting through.
Rijkaard kept his eye on it, and he's there. Can he get it through? In by... He's had a shot! Oh, it's fallen kindly here. Just about up to the hour now.
Serbia really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Khan breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. The message is clear, none shall pass. Aimed beyond the defence. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Nicely shaped ball. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and... Oh no, this does not look good! And he's in on De Bruyne! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders. Now it's Shevchenko. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Alexander-Arnold getting this one clear. Cross from Hakimi. Khan deals with that nice and simple. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, the time has arrived to start taking risks. They may well be happy just to level this.
Played back in. And the shot! He's scored! Do not write them off! Back they come! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Serbia are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, at this stage, Pete...
He's having a shot! Well, now it's a race. Oh, he's been caught on it here! It's a good... A header! Oh, no. That could be a costly miss.
Well, we could be headed for a scenario in which next goal is the winner. That chance could have been it too.
Substitution for Serbia. Number 56.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Number 7, Bukayo Saka. Number 14, Rafael Leao.
And here's Vlahovic. The ball has bounced loose now.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Substitution in progress.
A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Serbia clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
And here's Inzaghi. No question, this is the man you want to get onto the end of things. Shevchenko.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Now it's Shevchenko. Now it's Inzaghi. And he's picked out the run. And Shevchenko! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Chance, surely! And he has kept it out somehow.
Filippo Inzaghi actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
All hands on deck for this one. Davids with the short one. Serbia are looking to go forward now. Well read, nice interception. Now it's Vlahovic. That's a decent clearance. We are into stoppage time. Knocks it into space.
Look, there has to be more urgency here.
That's the end. Well, nothing to separate the sides in the end, not for the want of desire, drive or determination. No complaints. Serbia succeeded in minimising the damage caused by their new... Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. Well, we're on the way.
Now there's a player with a silky pass and a steely tackle.
Xabi Alonso.
Yeah, a midfielder renowned for his tremendous array of passes while offering his defence a solid shielding presence too.
Players don't come a whole lot better in his position, do they?
Not really, and not many can boast the same quality of performance either, Peter.
Akahawa did incur the wrath of the referee and has earned himself a booking in the process. Inzaghi! Now it's Rafael Leao. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. He has found the way, chance for a shot! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
Well, let that be a lesson to them. If they don't stay focused all the time, they're going to be made to pay.
Camavinga. Now it's Mbappe. Now it's Messi. And here's Inzaghi. Now this could be a chance. Mahrez showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. The ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. Well, that pass isn't the best. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And here's Messi. Messi was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Well timed, excellent interception. Couple of decent early chances. It bodes well for an exciting game. Some really good ball movement. Mbappe! That should be the goalkeepers, and it is. And this is Inzaghi. Great ball, and he's in here. Oh, shooting chance! Goal! Well, how's that for a class finish?
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Oh, that's fabulous. Brilliantly cut out. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Now it's Mbappe. And he's surging through. Beckenbauer spots it and intercepts. De Arrascaeta. Oh, just skips past his man. He's having a go. It's loose and there's a race. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Now the delivery. Schlotterbeck gets it all. Shapes to shoot. Mbappe looks to the other side.
Good ball, that too.
And it's Alexander-Arnold. No, that's been intercepted.
Serbia are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
He can run onto that. Takes a shot! Oh, surely that deserved better.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
Can he get it through? Now it's Mbappe. And this is Messi. Neymar. Can he get on the end of this? Now it's Yamal. There's no flag. Tries a shot! Oh, the ball's run loose here. It's a good run, that. Great timing. That is ended up in no man's land. Di Marco. Beckenbauer. Oh, nicely intercepted. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Pass somewhat off target. De Arrascaeta. And here's Agahawa. Mahrez. DiMarco calmly anticipates. Mbappe. Now it's Mbappe. He's found a way through. Great chance! And he has kept it out somehow.
Mbappe really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
And it's Messi. It's gone backwards. Nicely shaped ball. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Mahrez. Koopmeiners. Van Dijk. Alexander-Arnold. Agahawa. There's the shot! And yes, it's there! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now.
A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration, voila.
Serbia grabbed the equaliser and we're all square.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is a...
And the half-time whistle goes. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go and they head into the break all square. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Serbia really showed some resolve in that first half, Peter, after going behind. So I think the message from the manager will be quite a positive one. Keep going and keep doing what you've been doing, because it's pretty good.
That's been a decent 45 minutes. Competitive, certainly, and a goal each. So we're just settling back into this second half.
Serbia have been the team that have had the lion's share of possession and chances. OK, they haven't got much to show for it, but I think it's a case of keep going and eventually you'll get your break.
Threads one in. There will be a throw-in. De Arrascaeta. He is through here. DiMarco. DiMarco. Filippo Inzaghi. Xavi Alonso. And here's the chance to counter. That's a super give and go. Knocks it into space. And the pass is intercepted. Rafael Leao. Rafael Leao. Good driving run. Koopmeiners. Spread out to the left. For Messi. And it's Messi. That's a sharp pass. Neymar. Rafael Leao. Oh, he's found support out wide. That's a decent clearance. Quarter of an hour into the second half. Filippo Inzaghi. This looks promising. Has crossed into the middle. Couldn't squeeze it through. Now it's Agahawa. That looks a good ball through. And it's Neymar! Goal! Serbia! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Yeah, I always felt this was coming. There was a clear increase in both intensity and tempo. Now all they need is to try and maintain it.
And this is Messi. And he's taking no chances there.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
This is a really front-footed approach.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Coupe Miners. Xavi Alonso. And it's Neymar. And he's there to retrieve it. Rafael Leao. And the keeper gets his hands on it. Mahrez. That's a cute ball. And he's worked it through. Mignon claims comfortably.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you. And again, they're pressing effectively.
Played through for the wide man.
That's going in strongly.
You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Now it's Mbappe. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside.
Substitution on the field. Number 7.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
Number 2, Coupe Miners. Number 21.
And it's hoisted clear.
Number
And that's
10,
put paid to a promising move.
Number 14.
Now that's well seen too.
Coming on the field. Number 22. McKennie. Number 17. Number 13. Hazard. Number 17. Federico
And he's forced to go back.
Number 5.
Neymar is sharing after that one. Valverde. McKennie.
Jordan really don't have a choice now. They just have to throw everything forward and give themselves a chance to draw level.
And it's made its way. Girassi! And somehow it stayed out. Now, can they get him away? And it's been played through. And he shoots! And he's straight offside. Over to the left. Great vision. And that could set him on his way. It's not an especially good pass, that. And time is up. Serbia have been forced to do it the hard way, but they have pulled themselves through unwaveringly to win. A great performance by any measure.
And now
What a turnaround. Victory from the jaws of defeat. Enjoy that, Jim. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already.
The midfield three, Peter, I think are going to be key in this lineup because it's a very expansive system.
Yeah, it certainly looks a very front-footed approach.
It is, and with the front three, especially the wide men, running at and beyond the defence, there's going to be an awful lot asked of the midfield.
Mbappe! Mbappe! Oh, how good is that? That is a gem! An absolute gem! No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Well, at one stage he was being body checked, Peter, and then the next minute it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
Serbia finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Dumfries kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Rafael Leao, he is through here. Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Vitinha did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Nuno Mendes. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Oh, he's played it in low. Spread it left. Mukiele cuts it out. Now it's Mbappe. Beckenbauer. DiMarco. Rafael Leao is in a really good position out wide. Dumfries defending his corner stubbornly. Chance for a shot! That's a half-decent try.
Yeah, it's good movement, though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards.
Out to the left it goes. Oh, he's found support out wide. Struck first time. Well, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
Yeah, the ball in there was simply superb. He won't be too happy that it's gone to waste like that.
Nice bit of skill, and he's away. Picked out brilliantly. Oh, important interception. Very nicely done. Good spot, that. And smartly reclaimed. Rafael Leao. It's a pretty loose pass. It'll be a throw-in. He's having a shot! And he shoots! In he goes again! Really well taken goal. They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop.
Sharp, simple, satisfying. He just knew what was on.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
Serbia grabbed the equaliser, and we're all square.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Neymar is sporting a guilty look after that.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Little doubt, that is a foul. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is. And for sure, that was not one of his best.
Look, his thinking was more audacious than his attempt.
Driving forward. And it's Neymar. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Lobbed in behind. Gordon. Now that looks a decent ball. And he's in on goal. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Threads one in. Always onto this. Well, that's been cut out. Well played. Goes for a shot! It's a goal! And again they hit the front. That was easy. Almost too easy.
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked up sooner, and he picked them off instead.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Now it's Kane. And the pass is intercepted. Bastoni gets over and intercepts. Yamal might just make this.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
And he's quick to snatch it back. Bit of an appeal, but nothing doing. And the counter is on. Oh, well played, well sorted out. He's a sharp little ball here.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
No, that's been intercepted. Rafael Leao. He's had a shot! That's another chance. And yes, it's there! And once more, we are all square. You score, we score.
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down.
And that'll be the final action of the first half. Serbia are finally getting a much-needed break. It's been absolutely breathless stuff so far. No, well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half. Terrific half, 4 goals split evenly, beautifully set up for the second period to follow. Serbia get the ball rolling in the second half.
Serbia have been the team that have had the lion's share of possession and chances. OK, they haven't got much to show for it, but I think it's a case of keep going and eventually you'll get your break.
Aimed beyond the defence. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Serbia clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Climbs up big! Oh, crossbar! Defending of the desperate variety. And claimed it back swiftly. Neymar. And it's Neymar. Knocks it into space. And a shot! Goal! Serbia! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
Serbia take the lead.
Well, they've done the hard part now, Peter. Can they cling on, or even better, can they get another?
Pass somewhat off target. De Bruyne can see things others simply cannot.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
It's loose now and they want to get it back. DiMarco did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party. Neymar is on his own. Shot shoots! Oh, it's fallen kindly here. That's the keeper's ball. Mukiele calmly anticipates. Adams. And he's forced to go back. DiMarco. Tries to play it through.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
And this is Neymar. And that's left him on the seat of his pants. Serbia with their first corner. The first in the game for either side, actually. Big header! He's done very well to get to that.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Well, that is one way to stop him. Nicked it back promptly. Gordon. Saka. That is ended up in no man's land. So, what can they make of this? That looks a good ball through.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Beckenbauer makes the interception. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
He steps in, and that's the end of that.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal 5, el dorsal 13, el dorsal 23. Serán sustituidos por el dorsal 21.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Oh, he's been caught napping! And he's straight offside. That's a shade optimistic. Well, that's clear cut, it's a free kick. And he is going into that little black book. Terrific save by Manuel! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
And he's managed to get rid. Challenged just a bit on the firm side. Tries to pass it through. Great vision. Rafael Leao providing an outlet on that flank. He's found a way through. That's a corner kick. Corner number 2 then. Adams! Now he wants to get in on the act here.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get the reward if they can stick at this.
Pinches it off him.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
That pass has been well intercepted. Not the most accurate pass. Has a shot! And he's taking no chances there. Can he finish? And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Messi clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores.
The message is simple, defend this with your lives.
El dorsal 12. Se va a realizar un cambio de jugadores.
It's out for a goal kick. There will be 4 extra minutes. And it's made its way to him. He's found a way through. Oh, that's a fine interception. Deftly out wide. Pass is just off target. That's at the end. They are pumped. Boy, they're pumped. A tough win earned through the power of will, and this place is bouncing. The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. So it's down to business here. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Well, Italy is the country of great defenders, Peter, and this fella, Alessandro Bastoni, looks very much in line to be its latest representative. I think being an Italian defender, we all know he's very much from the school of no nonsense, but I really like his technique, and again, he's one of these centre-backs or defenders who can get his head up and just pick out a wonderful pass, 40, 50, 60 yards.
Yeah, he'll certainly be leaving his mark on this game, quite possibly actually at both ends. Oh, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. Nicely spread. Yamal has it out wide and in space. And it's Messi. Marquinhos goes for the shot! It's loose now and they want to get it back. In he goes again! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Lamine Yamal actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Çalhanoğlu, Vinicius Junior, here's Mbappe! And he's picked it up out wide. And it's Marquinhos. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. He is decent chance! Goal! Serbia! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. He's picked his way through. Can he finish? They've scored! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
And he's intervened well there. Good ball, good take. Oh, good spread. Yamal. Rooney. Messi. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Now it's Rafael Leao. And here's Mbappe. Knocks it into space. Chance! And it's there! There is a man right at the top of his game, and he just knows it. Lacking for neither time nor space, it could scarcely have been more straightforward.
Yeah, keeping calm and taking a touch like that when it's all going on around you isn't always that easy, but he made it look like a doddle. Finishing it off was quite simple after that.
And the finish! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Oh, that's wonderful alertness.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
De Ligt kept his eye on it, and he's there. And it's Messi. Can he get it through? Yamal receives it. Shot at goal! And that is doing no harm at all. There's the shot! Keeper's got his work done.
Yeah, I think that miss is going to give him nightmares for a while.
Corner number 2 then. Messi goes short. Now it's Messi. The ball swung in. And that has been knocked clear. And now they can spring out of defence. Rafael Leao. Plenty to aim at here. Can he finish? It's run loose. Who's going to get there? And how did he not make it 4?
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
Oh, the movement is slick. The speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Saka gets into a good position. And it's claimed by the keeper. Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. Oh, that's a key interception. Mukiele aimed beyond the defence. Saka receives it in a wide position. Çalhanoğlu. Messi.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Played into space out wide. And he shoots! It's a loose ball. Defending of the desperate variety. Oh, some tackle that. And he's managed to get free. Played out towards the right wing. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Kim Min-jae. Oh, can he get onto this? And there's the end of the first half. Well, that was as one-sided as it gets. Only one side have shown up here, and they're just tearing it up at will.
It's an eye-catching scoreline, but it's a fair reflection on what we've just seen in this first half, Peter. Now they just need to make sure they retain their focus until the very end. No slip-ups.
Serbia are relentlessly steamrollering their way to victory then. 3 goals scored without reply. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half. Mukiele. Neymar is flagged offside. De Ligt. And it's Çalhanoğlu. Marquinhos. And this is Rooney. Mbappe. Messi. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Gordon.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Oh, easy pickings there. And it's Messi. And here's Vinicius Junior. Now who's going to be first to this? Gets a good foot in there. Mbappe, who has set up 2 goals. Mbappe. Strong challenge. That could leave a mark. Madrid needed that. They really needed it.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
Now, can they get him away? And he welcomes it in. 3-0 the score, and very little to suggest that much is going to change. And he's lost his man here. Great vision. And that is expertly dealt with.
Mbappe really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly.
Oh, shooting chance! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Oh, he's been caught napping! And it's Mukiele. Oh, that's fabulous. Tries a shot! Mbappe.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Threads one in. There's no flag. Mukiele. Mbappe. Well timed, excellent interception. Tries to play it through. And that's a simple one for the keeper. DiMarco. Here's Gordon. Looking to play him in. Now there's a fine ball. He's been bundled over. That is a foul. It's a straight red. He has been given his marching orders. Well, no question, Jim, the referee has seen that as a professional foul.
Well, it's never nice to see something like that, is it? But that's what it says in the letter of the law. He's got to go.
This certainly looks appetising. Well within. He's trying the shot. And that has forced the very best out of the keeper.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Saka. That is a brilliant interception. Messi. Oh, good-looking ball. Over to the left. De Ligt. Now it's Rooney. Lovely bit of skill. He's had a shot! Keeper's not concerned by that. Chooses to go cross-field.
That's a great ball cross-field.
Can he get on the end of this? Mbappe. Vinicius Junior.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Now it's Mbappe. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Oh, they can break here. Rafael Leao. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Rafael Leao! And that is quite wonderful. A finish of true class. Comfort, yet more comfort, easing away.
Oh, Peter, it's a lovely piece of deception in shaping to whack it and then opting for a lovely little lob.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while. Serbia are having a ball here. Yamal looks to get on the end of this. Girassi is on his own. Well, that's pretty clear, it is a foul. No second thought, a straight red card. Well, he stayed down and is in very obvious discomfort here. Well, Jim, I suppose that was the only possible outcome in the circumstance. And he's going direct. Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Played in deep. Oh, what a climb! And that is high.
Substitutions taking place.
Well, there is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change. Araujo, Rafinha, and Bastoni, and he plays one through. And this is Rooney. Now it's Mohamed Salah. Oh, such a clever touch. It's Salah! Now, who's going to be first to this?
There will be 3
Araujo.
minutes added time.
Vlahovic. Looking for options for movement. And a shot! It's loose, and that's another chance! They want to be quick to recover this. And that will be the final act. Well, that was a shimmering, sizzling, scintillating game. The key characters glittered throughout and did what they did when required so to do. There could be only one outcome. Serbia do have the look of a team with genuine ambition. Already on the cusp of promotion, they are looking to make a statement here. We are more than ready. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. So that's got things underway. Serbia come into this game needing something. To fall short here would impact horribly on their future, immediate and beyond. Now it's Neymar. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Oh, it's played into the area. He can get that clear. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. And this is Inzaghi, just the keeper to beat! And here's Azar, hit shot at goal! Missed by a fraction. Saka is herring after that one. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And here's Inzaghi, he's in a great position here. Well, Filippo Inzaghi may not have the swashbuckling panache of some of his contemporaries, but his goal-scoring record, Jim, speaks for itself.
There's something that's just so wonderfully simple about his game. The run he makes, his ability to draw the ball towards him inside the box, his approach will remain the same. After all, he only needs to get it right once.
Foden has been caught there, it's a foul. Good ball, good, and he's had a hit! And that was probably asking just too much.
Oh, he's usually such a good finisher.
Mukiele. Great vision. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Serbia yet to have an attempt on goal. Passing is crisp and sharp. Now this could be a chance. And this is it's Inzaghi! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Hazard. Vitinha. Neymar. Serbia do have a chance to counter here. Oh, no question, that's a foul. And that is a routine catch.
DiMarco will have to accept some flack for that. Was anyone really expecting it?
And that pass just didn't quite work. Beckenbauer calmly anticipates. Gordon. Steaming on. Gordon! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep. He's keen, determined to have his say.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get their reward if they can stick at this.
Now, who's going to be first to this? It's Neymar! And for a moment, time stood still.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Well read, and the danger is averted. Gordon. Foden. And here's Azar. Passes coming off in quick succession here.
Filippo Inzaghi really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Oh, this is a great position. Vitinha does really well to win the ball there. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. He has found the way through. Oh, he's been caught now. Takes a shot! There it is! And it's Iraq who take the lead. And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
Again, that's terrific movement, Peter, and an even better pass. It's beautifully played.
Iraq have broken through. It's 1-0.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough, though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible.
He's found a way through. Pings it across. Easy enough for the goalkeeper. And this is Inzaghi.
OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
Steered out wide, but he won't reach that one. Scalvini. Gordon. Foden with a definite fell there. Looking for options for movement. Vitinha. And it's Mukiele. He's had a shot! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Mukiele actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Now it's Hazard. And the first 45 minutes are up. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
Yeah, you don't get any points for stating the obvious, Peter, but thankfully this is still very savable. Keep things simple, keep the intensity high, and hope for an early goal. If that happens, it's a game changer.
Substitution for Iraq, number 15, Hazard.
That gets things going for the second half.
Number 10.
Well, I think starting this half in a strong manner is essential, Peter, if you're chasing the game, which they are. You know, go with intent and purpose. Let your opponents know you're not just going to quietly bow down.
Saka is onto it in a flash. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Serbia clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
And a chance! He scores! And this is getting better and better. That is so good, such sharp skills and such a delicious finish.
Well, I think he was saying to his teammates, how dare you doubt me?
Iraq are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off?
Can he get onto this? Vitinha kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Hakimi. Foden. Out to the left it goes. Vinicius Junior. He's shifting through the game. And the shot! Oh, no shortage of confidence there.
Vinicius Junior can really show some outlandish skills, which is always welcome and obviously refreshing. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. The ball is loose and the chase is on. And now a sudden chance to counter. And this is Inzaghi. That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score, and obviously he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
He's shaping up to have a crack from here. An opportunity then to pull clear here. Vitinha! It's anyone's ball now. In he goes again! Played in. Vitinha! Well, that is clearly not the outcome he wanted.
Well, you see what a difference it makes to have so many runners into the box. Makes life so much harder for that defence.
That's a pretty loose pass. Oh, he's burst through! A lot of space there. Great chance! Yes, it's there! Right back in the game! And that was as close to certain as can be.
Some great movement here, and the pass was perfect. All he had to do was just apply the finishing touch.
Serbia get themselves back into contention.
Well, there's a real sense that the momentum has shifted here, Peter, and the crowd are reacting to that now.
Engages and forces him off the ball. Over to the left. Now that looks a decent ball. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. He's being a... Oh, shooting chance! DiMarco.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. And this is Inzaghi. Can he get it through? It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
He's tried one! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. That's a lovely, neat pass. Howson makes the interception. And this is Inzaghi.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Oh, important interception. He's on it. Can he get away? Vinicius Junior! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Well, I suppose he was being urged to shoot. Maybe the crowd will stay a little quieter next time.
Substitution.
Serbia can now introduce the first of their substitutes.
Yeah, the manager was saying he'll be facing the prospect of having to make some brave decisions around this time. How right he proved to be.
Adams. Threads one in. Oh, played through for the wide man.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Vinicius Junior.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
And this is Inzaghi. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. And it's Vitinha. That is good alertness.
Iraq really wanted that two-goal cushion, but it wasn't to be. Still, they should be able to see it out from here.
That pass has been well intercepted. He shifted it to the flank. Filippo Inzaghi, brilliantly cut out. Now it's Inzaghi. The ball's gone astray. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
We are into overtime. Foden, played out to the left flank. Vinicius Junior, played in deep. Keeper's dealt with that. Rafael Leao attempts a clearance. Tries to play it through. Yamal gets into a good position. Yamal, and that's been drilled in. Nice and easy for the goalkeeper. And there goes the final whistle. Well, that turned out to be quite a game. Both sides committed, determined, driven, and whilst you might argue to the contrary, perhaps a fair result on the balance of things. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen? This is where they want to be, one small step away from greatness. Win today, and they will be up there amongst the elite. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Serbia cannot consider the option of defeat. It's not a question of want, but must. Neymar! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. It's a pretty loose pass. And that has been cut short. Messi. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Hoisted upfield by the keeper. Well timed, excellent interception. Well, that has not gone well. Yamal chasing after it. Ball is over the line. Well, now the opposition are going to have to find something pretty special to stop Lionel Messi today, aren't they, Jim?
Yeah, the man is an absolutely born winner. You just feel that with him on the pitch, anything is possible.
And what's more, he brings out the best in his teammates.
Yeah, I think he just gives them that confidence that they can overcome whatever the opposition throws at them, and he leads by example, of course, and will probably come up with something.
DiMarco. And it's Neymar. Gordon. He's gone for goal!
The keeper was likely to need his best there, and he found it.
No change to the score, 0-0 it remains. Lima. Steaming on, decent chance! And he comes up trumps again.
Great stop from the keeper. That was something else. He's definitely coming out on top at the moment.
And we have our very first corner. Chance, surely! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Mbappe is offering a wry smile there.
Corner number 2 then. Goes for a shot! Serbia have their third corner.